Greetings, fellow Southern Cameroonians. Welcome to this platform of PRAP, the People's Right Advocative Platform, where we put our people first. Today, again, we have come with another report that is coming from Banda, where a school, GTHS NKWEN, have been attacked by Ambazonian fighters, which I prefer to call them hoodlums, because what else name can you call a person who is going to take guns, walk into a school ground, a sacred ground, and open live fire, shooting sporadically, attacking institutions which all Ambazonian groups in their representatives in Toronto sat down and agreed that there should be no interference with our education and no guns should be found amongst school territory. When I was working with the Tigers of Ambazonia, with the IG, and as a deputy defense chief of the ADF, I had made it clear and campaign amongst all our children that have carried guns that education, school grounds are sacred grounds. Students are the most vulnerable people in any society. They don't have a choice whether they go to school or not. Their parents decide and send them to school. These are the primary building block of our society. They should remain sacred. School grounds should remain a neutral ground where nobody can use force. We have closed school by calling proprietors, talking to the principals, and engaging the community to make sure that we have in place modalities where our students can go to community schools. But we have all agreed that school should never be attacked. It is just a bad image when people across the world, they watch schools being attacked. Especially, you have to justify the fact that we have called for boycott of school, which we have reversed by pushing for community school. Welcome once again. My name is Capo Daniel. I'm the chairman of PRAP. So today we will get into the videos that are coming in from Ground Zero. We also know of the case of a parish priest of the Catholic Church that was kidnapped in Mulang, that has just been released. We have worked very hard at the background to talk to the boys, talk sense into them to release this Catholic priest. But first, I want to tell you people, growing up, we used to respect the priest. Father, we call them father. This is a parish priest in a Catholic church in Mulang. We have spoken to him. I've had video calls with people who have visited him and look at his physical situation. It's very, very bad. The priest was tortured. His eye is swollen. Part of his face is swollen. He can barely talk and explain what happened, but we have a clear picture of what happened in Mulang yesterday. One woman was harvesting cocoyams from a farm that she did not even cultivate. This is a farm that is under dispute, but the Catholic Church have land certificate of this property that was given to them, or they buy this land, but the Catholic Church owns that land. They have a land certificate. The land is being disputed by other people, not this woman. According to what happened, this priest wake up, Reverend Emmanuel Miyinwe. He woke up in the morning and he walked to that land, that piece of land, and he saw this woman who was harvesting cocoyams that was not planted there by that woman. Because it's a disputed land, it is the church land, the church allowed people to cultivate in that land. But this woman was not a party to the conflict. Neither was she even part of anybody who said that they own that land. But she has a family member who is in an Ambazonian struggle, an Ambazonian soldier. This woman was harvesting cocoyam. This priest talked to the woman, take videos of the woman, recorded their conversation. And this woman turned and called Ambazonian fighters from Bafut, who came over in the church ground. They came there with bikes, rough-handled this priest, put him in the bike, drive him into the bushes, beat the hell out of the priest, seize his phone, delete all the video he took for that woman, and kept that priest overnight in their camp. Is this what we stand to fight for? Beating up our own priest. You are not even afraid of God. Even if you are a Muslim, you will not do that. Somebody who practices tradition will not do that. Beating somebody who stand in the altar every Sunday to cater for our people, to give them hope, to give them spiritual blessing, give communion to them, train children in these their Catholic things. You come and you catch that person, that type of a symbol of a society. You take machete, beat the man. Is this not what we were complaining about La République du Cameroon? About their gendarmes, about SET and everything that we say is wrong about Cameroon? How can we then, for no justifiable reason, arrest or capture or kidnap a priest and torture him to this way? You think when the grandmother that goes to the church every 5 o'clock prayer, they come and they see their priest, father, in that shape, they will turn and they will love you? And somebody will want to justify the presence of these boys? No, they are, I told you, the primary enemy of our people. Every family have been affected. From Tarinkun, behind here, Batibo, everybody have been affected, being tortured by our own boys. This is not acceptable. We will never accept this. We will never cover up this. We will call out those who try to give them legitimacy. They are not fighting for our people. What people are you fighting for? If not for the people, even this priest, the priest represent those people that look up to him, people that come to him for confession, for prayers. He's a dignified person. If these boys cannot recognize the dignitaries amongst our people that walked our land, how then can anybody justify that our people should stay quiet? They should not even do everything necessary to eliminate these threats to their community. They want to sit and watch. How long shall they kill our people? How long shall they humiliate our people, our dignitaries, while we stand beside and look? Some say it's just part of the struggle. We got to break the eggs. That eggs have become our children today. How long shall they kill our own people? How long shall they humiliate, torture our own grandmothers? Some say it's just the struggle. You have to break the egg. When that egg become our own students, when that egg become our own priests, our pastors, our imams, our very own vulnerable people, our bayam sellams, our traders who travel to a cock, when that eggs become the very mother who goes to work farm, being interfered with, when that eggs become even our own traders who have sacrificed so much every Monday, how long shall they kill our people while we stand beside and look? Some say it's just the struggle. It must be independence or death. When that death becomes your own children, your own village, your own educational system, your own economy, how then can you justify this? Would you feel my pain, the pain of my people? Will you feel the pain of our students? The technical education, I have made the case to all the Amazonian fighters in Bamenda, barefoot everywhere. We need it. It's not something we wanted. We need that technical education. When exams will come, where will those students take exams? What exams are we going to give them? Are we going to tell them that UNESCO is going to cancel all the exams, will not recognize GCE? Are we going to say that? Right now, even when you preach Ambazonia, you preach for the independence that was declared by Seseko, that is recognized today only by the voices. Even preaching that independence today is now forbidden, because that independence, when you preach it, you give legitimacy to these hoodlums. You make them be emboldened to go and attack our people, because that is what their primary objective have become, attacking our own people, our own community. For the past 2 years, name me one village that the Cameroon army has burnt. None. But I will name you 2 or more that Ambazonia have burned. The palace of EY. Name me 5 quarters that have experienced Kale Kale. I will name you 10 that our boys have come there, round up people, kidnap them. Even the money that the Cameroon military are now taking on the street are now pale compared to the voices who take people from their car and take them into the forest. Is this what we sign up for? These are images that are coming from GTHS by Banda, which I want to play so that you people can see this.
Jesus, Jesus. Guns. 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 See the whole school they down. Jesus, Jesus. See that. Jesus, Jesus. See that. Jesus, Jesus.
Look at the eyes. Look at this child terrorized by gunshot from our own Amazonian fighters, people, our own children, the voices that are from our communities coming to terrorize these children because they are not doing so because they want to do anything that they can succeed in. You cannot close schools. Those schools are operating under guidelines that we have set up. Even without those guidelines, attacking these schools is just a way for them to come and show that they are fighting for a political thing, which itself is not attainable, is no longer justified. The independence declared by Siseko Ayoktabi have zero chances of being recognized, even by our own elites, by our own Jangi houses, by our own civil society, let alone talking about any African country or any country in the world. This reality that have been created in the mindset of the boys. But do we expect Siseko tomorrow to come and say that, okay, we have failed to get this independence declared recognized? Do we expect him to do that? No. He's trapped in his own ego, in his own logic. We cannot. We must take the responsibility. Look at these children. This is our homeland. This is our kids being attacked by our own forces. This is madness. This is stupidity. This makes ridicule of us when we approach international community to talk to them. All Cameroon needs to do is to show them videos like this. That is thanks to these voices. This is criminality. Nobody can justify this act. This must stop. Like I say, a drowning man cannot be blamed for holding and hanging on to a crocodile to survive if he cannot swim. Our people cannot protect themselves. They must, as a matter of invoking their right of self-defense, which we all agree they have. Siko Johnson, Mark Barata have all said that our people could use even the Cameroon military to attack the ADF. The ADF are Amazonian fighters because they have become a problem to our society, committing war crimes, crimes against humanity, inciting crimes against humanity. So our people have the rights to use even the Cameroon military to protect themselves. And right now, that is the only viable alternative. Why we try to set up anti-gangs to help intervene in this type of situation. With limited resources and limited means, our people must make use the Cameroon military to eliminate any of these boys that pose this threat, that are doing these activities. Every parent who is in that, who have a child in that GTHS, gets to work. Make sure that you secure that environment. Make use of any means possible, including the Cameroon army. Make use of them. Look at this video. Watch this video.
Hey, Jesus!
Gunshot in school ground.
See madam for middle school. See madam.
Look at the children pointing at you.
See madam. Jesus. Why the block camera? Jesus. See that. Hey, Jesus. See madam for middle school. See madam.
See madam. Do you know the trauma for the entire school population to see a teacher, somebody they respect, somebody they look up to, somebody their parents have surrendered parenting to them? Do you know the impact it has to see children seeing their teachers in this way? Seeing their teachers being vulnerable, creeping on the ground, running for her life in an environment that was supposed to be secure for their future, for the future of our people. Whether you want the future of Amazonia or whatever, this is the future we are fighting for. These children, traumatizing them, putting their teachers in this type of situation. So let me play a teacher from this school, an audio explaining, reacting or reporting what happened. Listen.
Amber they enter inside GTHS and NKWEN. That school I begin work with it. And then that.
Yeah, Amber enters school. This is a report from a teacher. Listen.
Go shoot inside school, begin they confuse. They run up and down. Thank God say, no be harmed. The soldiers today they cause confusion when they shoot this side, they say they begin they run. Instead of gathering children inside one classroom, they make them begin they run up and down. I say of well for this Amber their hands. So the whole of today, we dey indoors on the floor.
Here the teacher will go wear for this Amber their hands. So this is a teacher expressing the moment or the feeling of the vast majority of our people. We go wear for their hands. So we go wear for their hands. So how long shall they kill our people? How long shall they terrorize our own children? While we stand beside and look, some say it's just the struggle. We got to break the egg. How long shall they humiliate and torture our own people from quarter to quarter, neighborhood to neighborhood, priest to pastor, Mamin Jamanjama to Bensikin man? Our houses are being destroyed, our culture being destroyed, our people running away from our village. Even to the kidnappers, it is not even good for business, because when everybody run away, who are you going to kidnap to make money? How long shall this go on before our people will realize the existential threat that we now face from our own boys? We have to work and protect our future. We have to rise up, wake up, stand up for your right, stand up for your sanity. We all have a duty to end and protect these people and our people from the effect of this war that some of the boys have been derailed. There are alternatives for the boys. We have worked hard to present a plan that can rescue the boy and give them a meaningful life, not this DDR nonsense scam. An alternative to integrate them. But how many conscious so-called Ambazonian activists or leaders still exist? Look at our students. Look at them, terrorized by our own boys. How long? We in the People's Right Advocative Platform, we are pushing for a devolution as an ultimate solution to end this war. And I appeal to everybody in Cameroon, it is now a matter of conscience and morality to demand a negotiated settlement that is going to end this war. Because our people are tolerating, for the most part, these boys simply because they cannot accept, or they do not accept, the special status offered as a concession by the Cameroon government as being something that meets up with their aspiration. Because for the most part, it only exacerbates it. We must now come together as a people, as a nation, because Cameroon is not La République du Cameroon. Cameroon is a union of two countries, two people. It is also belongs to us, Southern Cameroonians. We cannot forfeit our rights and our voice in the house, but must speak on a foundation that carries real weight. When you divide you and person, the person stop for fight, they tell you, say, the man not stop for fight, no. He don't stop for fight, he need to still knock you again. You must stop and also listen. Cameroon never born village for 2 years. It be unfortunate, say, I need to can talk a more here. The independence is the say, we no go ever get that independence, we don't declare them. That one a fact. No man of it argue. Cameroon, their president, system that can stand, talk say their assimilation don't fail. So we must come for that table now. We must stop hostility and sit down and listen. Those who then carry gun, will not come out for the field. Come out for the field, will not be survive for long. Come out for the field. Do not intimidate our people to get just legitimacy to go back and torture the same people. That is not right. That is immoral. And that is my call for today. Calling on all Southern Cameroonians to come together and end these hoodlums. We must recognize the problem faced by our people. Our diaspora cannot travel. Our people in Douala, Yaoundé cannot bury their people home. The people even in Bamenda cannot travel to their villages. Our petrol and supplies from Nigeria through a cock, which is the most viable way to sustain our economy, can no longer come. Everything have been destroyed by the boys. For what can we justify it? Yes, we had fought a good fight. We had won concession. Cameroon have admitted their error. They have even made some concessions that are superficial. But we must meet them halfway. We must be rational. We must be reasonable. That is the right thing to do. These boys do no longer represent the interests of our people. They represent a challenge to our community, which we must face. We cannot shy away from it. We cannot shy away from it. They don't have any legitimacy. Who are those people talking now for them? Hoodlums, people who are ex-convicts, have no credibility, no honor, no love for our people, people who lie to deceive our people. Or the egg of see that went to lie that they received an inauguration invitation to Donald Trump. If that alone was something that could give people independence, then everybody will have independence. Because I could get that invitation tomorrow. We cannot give our people false hope. We must face reality with rational thinking and logical thinking that put the interests of our people first. If indeed what we are doing is for the people. And that is what we are standing for. That is what we are pushing for. And we call on everybody to come on board. Everybody to put your weight behind this thing. The peace plan paper is the last solution before things run out of hands of the Manjunga. Manjunga will die very soon. We must make sure he pays our debt. If we cannot collect all our debts from Manjunga, we can at least collect some and put in our pocket before Zachariah is coming over. That is the right thing to do. May God protect you and bless you everywhere you are. If you see something, say something. Collectively, one for all for one. If it happens to A, it will happen to B, it will happen to C, until the whole alphabet will realize that we have to stop it. We have to. We don't have any obligation. Even if we want to release our political prisoners, it will not be by force. It will be by concession. And we have provided the pathway that is tangible. We have the right capacity. We have the right international support. We have the attention even of the Cameroon government, which is very necessary for anything to move forward. God bless you. Have a good sky wherever you are.